I've been gone for a little bit, and that's because my phone/camera broke. So I got shipped a new one because it's under warranty. I got the 5S, so it's gonna be a bit better quality. Don't know if it's gonna be stunningly better, but you know. So I had some content of the SS18C, like a review, comparison of the WE lock. And I lost that, of course, because my phone broke. All of it was lost. I don't know what this is doing here. But, so as you can see, of course, you're probably thinking, why is the gun looking different? Well, it's because I did my own custom work to the gun. The lower receiver is just temporary right now, since the new one keeps breaking and cracking. So, you probably already noticed the main difference is the lower receiver. It's not clear anymore. It is black. And I'm temporarily using the WE Gen 4 lower receiver. And you know, as you can see, it works fine. No, just use the thing. So full auto. There, switch down. Doesn't work. See that? So it's a little strange, but as you can see, the gun works fine. Other than that, so that's the good thing. The bad news is full auto doesn't work. That's why I'm getting a new lower receiver. I'm hoping the Garter Gen 4 lower or Gen 3 lower receiver will be better. But I tested it. You know, it shoots great. Let's move the mag aside now. So the main difference you'll notice is this. I've changed it the slide release, and also the original recoil spring guide was plastic. I just noticed that was polymer. Of course, I replaced it with the metal one that the WE one had. You know, it's a little scratched up, a little worn, a little ugly. But the pin's a little worn up, the lower receiver is a little worn up. The only thing I like about the Gen 4 lower receiver is the grip stipling and the mag release. Other than that, I like Gen 3 too. But as you can see, I'm gonna have to do a review off of this one because just let me. I have no clue if it's gonna stand up or not. Okay. So practically, I'm gonna have to do a review off of what I have now because I'm not replacing. So like, here's the original one. You know, this one's the new one I got. Cracked upon shooting. Cracked back here. Have no clue how. Gen 3 lower receiver, of course. So I replaced it, but I'll have to do a review on this separately later. But if you take down the skull, it's got the shooter's design steel full auto sear. It's got the gun's modified steel hammer, the version 2 one I believe. It's got the Garter steel hammer sear, and then it's got the Garter steel valve knocker. So and it's using the WE inner frame. Unfortunately, I'm gonna buy the Marui one if this one breaks. Let's move this aside though. Hopefully this doesn't fall over. It's the problem with Gen 3 is it doesn't stand upright. Okay. And then as you can see, if you look down here, it's slightly different. Really what I changed out was the recoil spring. As you can see, it's got a 2-stage recoil spring. Just like on the sort of like on the real Gen 4 Glocks. It's got the high tension one and just normal one. Gives the gun a lot better of a kick. Uses more gas of course, but whatever. I'm just gonna be using a mag. I'm reloading it. Or I ordered my parts, like the Garter enhanced loading nozzle. Hopefully I know that's gonna fit, but I don't know. I know the internals will fit, but I don't know if the valve blocker inside is gonna fit. If it does, that's good. But if it doesn't, I'm kind of screwed. And then I ordered the Garter piston lid, and then I also have in here it's got the Garter steel outer barrel for the 18C. Also have an aluminum one in this box. This isn't really much of a review, it's just telling you guys what I upgraded over the time I was gone. Of course, the WE lower receiver is made of nylon fiber, so it's stronger than the smoke lower receiver. I have no clue what the hell this is made from. But yeah, so everything in this is upgraded. It's still using the SS18C hammer housing, and it's using the slide stop too. It's a little loose, but see. It looks pretty nice now. It looks a lot better than it did before, to be honest. I don't like the clear lower receivers. I do kind of understand this is illegal, but do airsoft places care here? Not really. just full auto doesn't work on this. If Gen 3 one won't work, then I have no clue. I just want Gen 3 because it's easier to upgrade. I can't get a steel mag release for this since it's Gen 4. And when that wears away, I'm kind of screwed. It's a little worn down right here. But the Gen 3, it should work since they're slightly different in design. Like the way this one is, it's slightly longer than this one. Compare it. So as you can see, Gen 3 is just slightly much shorter. Yeah, you can see my eye there. This one's slightly longer. I don't know why. I don't think the Gen 4 one is in real or steel. I have no clue. Don't quote me on that. But oh wow, look at that. Difficulties. Okay, so let me just mount it down again. But of course, you know, it should work because like this one's slightly, because I know this is 1-to-1 scale of the real lower receiver, and this one is, so I know probably this one is, I have no clue. But I'll make a slow motion shooting video of this. But yeah, I have the back straps for this gun, of course. If you guys want to see that later on, I'll put that on. But yeah, you know, it's got the skeleton sidearms. You know it's skeleton sidearms, just a little receiver. This is Glock on here. It's got the authentic trademarks. You know, Glock, made in Glock, patent pending, just like the real Gen 4 lower receiver. It's got this weird, don't know why we put this on here. But yeah, it's practically just an upgraded version of it. I think it looks a hell of a lot better. If it didn't have these white trades, it'd look better. I might just sand down the slide here and leave the black up here as a two-tone. But when that time comes, and you're trying not to knock everything over. There's WE mag. Oh. It's got the problems because of the seal. There we go. It's got some weird problems now, so I'm switching up the seal right here. I have no clue what company, I forget. It's not Garter. As you can see, this one's the Marui type. It's got a nice kick, of course. But yeah, so that's practically what I did to this gun while I was gone. New slide stop, because that slide stop would kick up on the second last round. So when there's one BB left in this, sometimes the slide stop will kick up. This one doesn't do that. And yeah, you know, it's got 9x19 on the barrel. And as you can see, I switched out this. Of course, here's the WE gun. It's got a really weak, because the recoil spring on this gun was really weak, so I just changed it with this one. As you can see, this one's all, it can barely load a BB in. It doesn't shoot, you know. Gun's messed. I'm just gonna sell it as is. Slide stop spring's gone. It doesn't really matter. Let's put this aside again. But yeah, so comment if you guys think this looks good, and you know what else I should do to this gun to make it look any better. Like, I was thinking to make it into like a race gun, right? Put a magwell on here, make it into like a badass looking gun. But yeah, so if I do a review, I'm like, of course these aren't full-blown professional. I'm trying to be as professional as possible. I do talk a little bit differently than in my videos than I do in real life, of course. But you know, I will be honest if the gun's crap. Like, I won't know at first, practically. I'll give you constant updates. But like, if the gun shoots bad, I'll say that. The gun doesn't feel good in the kick, I'll say that. If the material feels a little shitty, I'll say that. I'll be honest here. The aluminum's wearing away a little bit. It's kind of cheapy. And I don't hit the slide stop, so I just power stroke it. And you know, it's a little cheap metal. I don't know why. Mine was used, so it was already curved away a little bit. But yeah, it's the nicest gun I've held yet, besides the KWA 1911, because the here it is, barrel snapped in half, and still works. Trying to sell it, but I'm not gonna sell it anymore. But yeah, tell me if you guys think I should turn this into a match gun. And what else should I upgrade on this gun? Because this gun's practically almost upgraded to what potentially, I don't know, because certain parts aren't workable. The inner frame, because when I upgrade, because if I upgrade this fully, right, then this gun's gonna be good. I was thinking of buying the KJ G27 or 6, whatever the hell it is, and I was gonna buy it from a store here, and apparently they're selling it for 169 bucks with the plastic slide, ABS barrel. I'm not buying that. 160 bucks. I might, but I'll be looking around in Canada for better stores, better deals. I'm wasting my money on a plastic gun that's made by KJ. I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying I don't want to waste my money on a plastic gun. But as you can see, you know, the original one will come with the crappy lower receiver that will crack after about a year, I would say. Maybe I just had bad luck, who knows. This one, the screw post starting to strip, so I need to get a new one. That's why I'm buying the new lower receiver, getting it this Thursday. And it'll probably be, so it's Tuesday today, it'll probably be Wednesday when you guys see this video, maybe later. Because right now it is August 5th, so. But yeah, you know, I'm probably thinking of doing a review on this gun, like just the way I customed it, and I'll say what it usually came with. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, and well, not really too many guys watch my videos, but I like doing these for fun, just in case someone does. But yeah, I spent a good amount of money on buying Glock parts. I spent about, I'd say 400 bucks, good 400 bucks buying parts, since, you know, custom clearing fees, you know, everything I bought in here, it's all steel internals. Up here, it's going to be upgraded too. Hopefully the nozzle works. If it doesn't, get a little, because there's a crack up here a little bit, it still works though, like you guys saw. But yeah, if that works, I'll be real grateful. If not, I'll just buy a valve blocker for like how much. And yeah, so quick note, this has nothing to really do with this gun, but a lot of people, I don't like it when people say propane's bad for airsoft guns. That's not really true. Reason being is because they are molecularly almost the same thing. Just really the only difference green gas is they remove the smell. I don't know if that changes anything in the gas. But people are running around saying that propane will break your gun. No, that just sounds, that's some bullshit. I know propane won't break your guns because I use propane. Who knows, maybe it does, but I use propane in most of my guns. For example, this gun, I use propane in this gun. It hasn't broke yet. Yeah, like internally wise, besides the hammer, but this gun was used. I use propane for most of my guns. Reason being is because green gas is a rip-off, like a true rip-off. But you know, can of green gas, it's not, you don't get a lot in here, you know, it's like half the size of propane. So yeah. But of course this smells nasty. It smells like, it's like ass in your face. There's no way to get rid of the smell really, unless you wear nose plugs. But there has been it's not scientifically proven if they're both the same, but they should be. I just really use propane since it's mainly cheaper. But like when you're using propane, don't forget to add silicone lube. You know, that's required. At least 2 drops every 8 to 10 gas fills. Don't, you know. Or if you run dry propane, then at least clean your guns a lot more often than you do. Because if you don't, your guns will break, of course. You know, it's a naturally dry gas. But yeah, I was looking into the KJ27 because if this one breaks, who knows what's gonna happen with this gun. I was gonna buy the KJ27. Yeah, that's what it is. I have no clue if it's it looks like the 26. There's no markings. The 27's the 40 Smith & Wesson, I believe, and then the 26 is the 9mm. Or yeah, so I think, I have no clue. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so I was looking into that, but plastic slide. I'm not buying some candy ass shit. And looked at the box. When I review it, the box looked kind of funky. It comes in some gay ass looking box. But yeah. So if I do eventually buy it, I will review it. You know, hopefully that he does sell metal slides there, or the stock ones. I don't know why this. I searched up everywhere. I've never found a plastic slide version of that gun. That's because he's got a couple. He's got the KJ23 and the 26, and so practically that's it. And for gaming wise, I got my gaming PC. So I'll show you guys real quick. Here's my rig. It's pretty. I'm not even showing it. Here it is. It's got the NVIDIA GTX 720 or 780 Ti, and it's got i7, the latest generation one, running Windows 7 or Windows 8.1, professional, and it's a nice computer. Spent quite a bit of money on it, but yeah. So I'll do a review on this gun, you know. But yeah, that's practically it. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching.